Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Makro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. Last time around we finished our first quantum encoder setup here, producing what are they called? Neural quantum processors and dark matter residue as a byproduct. We also took care of all that dark matter residue with this neat little pipe over here. Set up those particle accelerators for dark matter crystals, and this one, this very first one here, is going to give us all the dark matter crystals we need for our storage. So basically all of the products here will go over there later on, right? So sorry. Do we really have to take care of those? Oh, I just realized I wanted to set up power here in between episodes and I didn't do that. Sorry for that. So let's do that real quick. Just draw a few walls here over to that corner basically, and we pull up another power line from below and bring it all the way over there so that we at least power those particle accelerators, right? Same here, but just for the corner basically. And let's use this one. The height of 2, right? Yes. And connect it down there. Use a regular one here. Let's see where we end up. Dark cable, basically here, I guess. Not quite. It's something like this, but we don't want to use a double outlet, so let's place a regular one and connect it to over there. Now we can just pull it as far as possible into the corner. Just like that. So, I guess, even though it's only, 6 machines here, right? They are so big that one outlet won't suffice, just range-wise, right? So I guess we do it in groups of 3 then. So let's pull this one over to like here, I guess, and the other one. Would that even be enough? Wow. No. How far can we get? Yeah, let's do it here then. Alright. Upgrade those to, I don't care, MK3. Power those up. Can we? Yeah. You can already connect here, and let's upgrade this one as well. And now at least we're using some of the dark matter residue here, right? What's wrong with you guys back there? You're missing something. You're idle. Why are you idle? Because you can't get rid of your dark matter residue. Okay, so that's why only the first ones start producing again. Yeah, now they are producing as well. Okay, good. All right, let's see what the next step is. So that's our 6 particle accelerators actually, and what do you need? You need superposition oscillators from down there, which we don't have. So we should start with those, I guess. You need another 375 excited photonic matter. That's all right. 3 more quantum encoders using all the remaining products from below, I guess. Crystal oscillators and the aluminum sheets. And dark matter crystals. All right. How many? The whole remaining part, right? Yeah. We just split up of the 12 by building a separate accelerator, basically, and all the remaining accelerators go into those quantum encoders here. Okay, so 3 more quantum encoders. I mean, we could just put them right over there, right? We need to put anything on this floor. I mean, can we even fit 3 more here? I mean, we could. If we were to remove this part of this floor again. And let's see, how much space do we want to leave? I would love to do it like this. So we use this foundation line here for logistics, basically, like we did here. Have another foundation of space. So, but that won't work back here. We could do it like that still, because we don't need a full foundation of space in between. We actually could, oopsie, do it like that. That would be, let's say, the most extreme we could do. How's that looking back here? That should be fine, actually. Can we get away with 1 more space in that direction? I mean, we just have to take care of an elevated output, right? On layer 1 here, which we basically could put above this conveyor line here as well. So maybe if we go for whoopsie. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's do it again. Something like that, and then like to the half of the foundation here, right? So we got some more space back here, and that should be fine. Let's configure this one. That was what? Let me have a look. That was Superposition oscillators. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we might want to remove all of those here. Right, and then the remaining ones in between as well. $35. 7 times 5, yeah. And then we need 2 more of you. And while we're at it, let's have a look. We want to split off another 7 here, and we're producing 15. We might want to place a fourth one. And if we don't look too closely, you know, especially here, I mean, it's still fine, right? We could place a fourth one, no problem. Let's see what the production rate is here. It's 5. Yeah, all right. So 5 and 2 equals 7. That's what we want to do, right? Yes. So you are going to produce 3 again, and then we... Whoops. What happened? I've got no idea. Okay. 3 plus 5 are 8. 2 plus 5 is 7. So these two are going to go to our storage. And the other ones to the remaining part of the factory. So, what do we need? Aluminum sheets and crystal oscillators from below. Let's see. And we want to bring that over to here, basically, right? Okay. Crystal oscillators should be here. We could get around here and bring it over. Where is it? Over there. Right, crystal oscillators come from here. Merge it up to here. Bring a lift underneath the floor. And then bring it all the way along this lane here, right? I guess that should be fine. So let's set up the splitters for this. Whoops, like this. And when I say splitters, as you know, I mean mergers. So like this, let's see how we are going to bring them up. I mean, we might want to do the same thing as here, right? With those inputs. And we might as well do that right now. Let's see where the sheets come from. I think that should be those here. Yeah, it looks like that. Let's see. Yeah, that's the sheets. So those go around here and we can do whatever. No problem. And then it's also the dark matter crystals, right? Coming from up there. Which we might want to bring down. Like here on the edge, something like that, and bring them over here. Maybe. So, we have to make the decision, so let's decide to use those inputs here for the oscillators. That, and then we can, yeah, let's just paste them this way. lost track. Oh, back there. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright. Place a few splitters here. Like that. Okay. Good. And we don't need any more of them, so we can leave out the last splitter again. Alright, that's crystal oscillators. So now let's take care of power real quick. Do we have any power line nearby? Let's use this one, I guess. Bring it over in between here. Upgrade it to... Oh, it's already upgraded. Okay, cool. Connect all of you guys so you can pull in the crystal oscillators. Yeah, good. All right. As for the other two inputs, we might want to use two elevated lines actually. So we don't have to deal with the... What is it? The excited photonic matter underneath. But why not, actually? Why not? If I look at that here, that's the perfect place for two more converters, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it exactly the same way as we did over here. That seems like a good idea to me. So let's see what we do with the aluminum sheets over here. Where are we? We are in the middle of this lane here. And the second one basically, right? Here. That's rather inconvenient because those two inputs are neither one is on the center here. So we might. Yeah, we can't get that belt to bend around to fit into any of those. So let's see. Do we want to use the layer 0 thing here? I guess so, right? How much space is that in between? It's always kind of like one splitter, right? Almost one splitter, I guess. So maybe we could use that one as a measurement device kind of going forward, right? So here, and then we should end up like there. And yeah, I want to place the input on on this side because why? Does that make any sense? Actually, I'm not sure. I mean, what we basically want to do is something like that, right? We are on the middle of this lane with the last output back there. Is that right? Oh, it's not quite right. We are one off. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that helps. Let's see if we can make that work. So one off means here, let's say we want to place a lift here. We'll connect that. Maybe not with a straight mode, curve mode, default. Default looks pretty good to me. And if we can do that, why not do that? Right? So we can bring the materials in from here. We can do something like this here, and then we should be able to use the straight mode. Yeah, we are exactly on the right lane here. Good. So, oh no, we need to merge us first, of course. Let's merge all the sheets over to here. That's it. Bring that up immediately underneath the floor, the ceiling. Bring that over as far as possible. Yeah, I know. Don't like that, but like that. All right. There are our aluminum sheets. So let's place the remaining splitters here. There. And there. First one, yes. In that hole. Nice. And we could also bring in time crystals from here, right? Let's have another quick look at the plan, I guess. So, did I say time crystals? I meant dark matter crystals, of course. And yeah, well, that's not all of the dark matter crystals, actually. Oh, we need more from the dark matter trap then. So we should take this one into account as well and merge this one particle accelerators with the other 4, 5, 4, 5, whatever. All right, that's getting a bit more complicated than I thought, but shouldn't be a problem. We could easily place another particle accelerator over there. Now it's quite a bit of a, let's say, an inconvenience that the outputs are on this side, but we can handle that. We could bring it underneath and up again, no problem. Let me think. What do we need again? We need just dark. Oh, the time crystals, of course. The remaining time crystals. And dark matter residue, right? All right. Time crystals. Time crystals should be ending up somewhere here. Here, right? Yeah. So we could bring them over here. Let's start with that. Let's see where we end up. we might want to go as close to the edge as possible, something like that, I guess, yeah, to still be able. And now again, you see that? In default mode, no problem. I can reach the edge, which is the maximum length of the bell. With the straight mode, it's slightly crooked so that it's slightly longer on one side and doesn't match anymore. I hope, I would strongly say that's a bug, right? That's not intended. And I hope they fix this in 1.2 then. Okay. Do we want to bring it up here already? That's the question. Maybe we want to. So let's see. I guess right here, right? So let me place a conveyor. Lift something like here. Let me double check. No, it's like that, right? That should line perfectly, I guess. This way around, and then we should be able to connect those. Alright, that's our time crystals. And then we need dark matter residue. We need to split it off here somewhere, right? So if we were to do something like that, we'd be able to place our last particle accelerator over here. Guess so. Let's line it up with the other one. Do it like that. That's not lined up. That's lined up. Yeah. Then this should be dark matter trap. And let me just look up the... You are going to produce 9.334 dark matter crystals. 9.334. 4.667 time crystals sounds good to me. Exactly what we expect here. And you need what? You need time crystals and dark matter residue. Dark matter residue, no problem. We just place another junction here. We connect that accordingly. Power we have over here. You, then just time crystals, right? Yeah. And this we do like that, I guess. I mean, maybe we should reconsider and do something like that then. Was it on the edge? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it like that. Place our lift here the other way around, like that. Like that. Like that. We need to remove this again and reconnect to the new lift below. So you are going to go. You here, and you are connected to this. All right. Now you should start producing, yeah, dark matter crystals. Okay, cool. And you know what? Nobody stops us from doing that. Bring all the dark matter crystals around here, merge them with this guy as well. Oh no, we need a merger. So that we don't need to bring them down and up again, right? So we need all except the last one, that's that. Oh, we don't have a merger here. And since I forgot about that again, let's have another look. So, dark matter crystals from here, dark matter crystals from here. And that's all the dark matter crystals that we produce, apart from those for the storage, of course. So we can merge all of them together and then put them into the quantum encoders down below, right? So we're good. Where are we coming from? That's a bit weird here. So maybe we actually want to bring them over to here and come this way then, right? If you know what I mean. Coming from here then. So let me fill in that gap because I can't sleep properly otherwise. So there we go. So let's place another merger here. That. Connect that to here. It's still too long, but that's alright. Okay. And then let's, I guess, bring it down immediately. Yeah. So we can still use this space up here for something else later on, right? That. And then all the way over, and then I guess some way through here or something. We'll see about that in a second. Speaking of seconds, where are we at? 33 minutes. So we might actually finish this here. Yeah, do it exactly like that. Why not? All right. The game, I like it. Okay, let's go with bringing them in from here. So we use layer 1. That's 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That. 2, and the last one. Good. And that's where all the dark matter crystals go. Now, let's do the good old-fashioned foundation extension technique. Clipping a bit through the power cable there, but I don't care. Where are we? here. So we can go over here wherever, basically. So maybe let's do it on the very edge here. And we should be able to connect. Great. No in between. You know, ceiling mounts. Very good. So we need some lifts here, and then we're done with everything except the excited photonic matter. And that was 375 as well? Yes. I hope you don't mind if I look that up without showing you the plan real quick, because, you know, switching back and forth takes some time, and I guess just looking up a number isn't that big of a problem. Okay, let's try to set up the pipes here exactly the same way as for the other encoders over there. We should be fine, right? We have a second look here. Ooh. No, we're not. We're fine over here, but these two are a bit of a hassle. How are we going to deal with that? I mean, we could do something like, where do we have to go down? Like on the second foundation here somewhere? Maybe something like that. I don't know, is that too far of a stretch here? And then we can go around here, no problem, right? I mean, otherwise, otherwise I wouldn't know how to do it, except going further down underneath those and over back here, right? And that looks even uglier, I would say. I guess you would agree. Yeah, let's keep it like that. So we need a junction here which lines up with this guy. Alright. Then we need... Wait a second. It doesn't light up. Does it? Oh no, it does. Good. I guess... Doesn't really matter, right? Like so. Good. And then we need junctions all the way. Where's the next one? Oh, there. Like that. Another one. That's it. Cool. Then replace two more of those. Excuse me. Where are we? Ha. Yeah, I mean, doesn't really matter, right? So, you know what? We can copy those two exactly as they are. Output on this side. It's yeah, it's a bit inconvenient. Nevertheless, it doesn't really matter which way we place the outputs here. So let's just run with this, I guess. Give me the floor hole, like so. Switch to horizontal to vertical again, like that. Here. Whoopsie. Where are we? Quite my tempo, huh? No, not quite straight. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. We have some power left here. No, of course not. You know what? Let's oh, it's just one line here, right? Let's cut this line. Let's place another power pole somewhere here. Can we actually put it there? Oh yeah, cool. And connect this to over here. There we go. Close that hole. And we're at 42 minutes. Isn't that something? Alright. So now... oh, we still need to connect those guys here. Whoops. What happened? Nothing. It's all good. So you should start producing anytime soon. That's great. Looks good to me. That's our superposition oscillators. Yeah, and of course you don't get enough dark matter residue because you still have to bring all of this dark matter residue up to here. And you know what? We want to do that with a lift here. Go. There should be another one over here. Okay. So let's try to skip this whole area. Let's say up to here maybe. Other way around, like this, lift so that we can, you know, build the pipe underneath. That was my plan. So that should all be good. Maybe even that? Not quite. Okay. And let's do it like that. Like that. All right. So as for the outputs here, we haven't taken care of those over here, right? Just, yeah, we just took care of the dark matter residue. So let's do that here as well. We might wanna bring that up somewhere here, right? can I actually see the blueprint of the floor hole if I were to do something like that? Maybe like that. Look at the place there. Yeah, I can see it. That's good. So we still wanna. Where do we wanna bring it? Let's say on there. Right? Yeah, that's great. And since it's only a gas, we don't have to take care of head lift. And that really is somewhat of a relief, I've got to say. The other way around? No. Wait a second. What? Okay. Okay, why? Why can't you just go up here? Why can't you just go up here? I mean, you can, obviously, but you don't. Do it like that. Alright, so that's more dark matter residue. And let's have a last look, because I think there's more to come. That should be all of this here, right? 351 point something. And then there's more from back here, which we wanted to combine with the other one. So we don't have to take care of any more dark matter residue here, and we can directly connect this to here. Can I actually do that? No. That's not what I wanted. Can I connect it here using string? No? What the hell? Ah, yeah, you always have problems connecting it to a floor hole directly, right? So, okay, never mind then, I guess. Let's bring it up here, use horizontal to vertical for the rest, and now we should have dark matter residue coming from down here to up there. Nice. And there are our superposition oscillators. Isn't that something, guys? Another huge step in our quantum basics factory. Yeah, I might want to fill in those gaps here. Yeah. So, I think there's only one thing left for us, right? We took care of those, of this, those. Yeah, it's only the AI expansion service. And for those, we got to bring in another intermediate product that we have already available, but all the way down there, over there, basically. So I guess we might want to bring it up with the lift on this side, if possible. I don't know. We'll see about that in the next episode. As for this episode, we're done. And as always, I thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I hope to see you around next time as well. And until then, bye-bye.